Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is NosisTheGod here. Today I'm going to be talking about Destiny. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard about Destiny. It has been super hyped up for the last year or so, and it is like the next generation of gaming and all that. So I'm actually pretty hyped for it and pumped up for it, and I'm going to be telling you guys why exactly I am pumped up for Destiny. So let's get into it. First off, I've been anticipating Destiny for about 2 to 3 years, so I've been following it pretty religiously for the last 2 or 3 years, guys, because just from the get-go, it seems super awesome, a super awesome concept to me, and it looks like it's shaping up to be what I've been anticipating for it. So I actually did have I was able to play in the beta, which was awesome. I had a super fun time with that, got the max level and stuff like that, which really wasn't too hard to do, but I had a lot of fun doing it, guys. I pre-ordered Destiny, and Bungie sent me multiple keys for the beta, so I actually got to give a couple of keys to my friends. We got to play together, and obviously, I'm going to try to say obviously a little less now. Co-op is going to be a huge part in Destiny. So playing with your friends or playing against your friends, it's gonna add to the fun. So I enjoyed the Halo games. I had a really good time playing the Halo games. I didn't even have an Xbox 360 actually, but a lot of my friends did. So when I was hanging out with my friends, we were always playing Halo 3. I've been Halo 1, Halo 3, Reach, and 4 just a ton. Halo 3 a ton actually, like mostly Halo 3. I played that for days. But I'm a big supporter of Bungie. I like what they've done with the Halo series, and I think they're gonna do a great job with Destiny. So obviously, I just said it again, but it's looking like they're doing a pretty good job with the game. First off, let's talk about the loot. One of the biggest things that attracted me to the game. So it's shaping up to look very similar to Borderlands 2. Which is a very good thing because, as you guys know, if you guys are subscribers and you watch my videos, I'm a huge fan of Borderlands 2. I found that game super addicting, played through it multiple times, and just that idea, there's that anticipation when you're right about to kill a boss, you're right about to open a treasure chest, that you could get that gun or that armor piece that'll be perfect for your play style. There's always that drive, and it keeps you playing, and that's what makes it addicting. Games with loot like Diablo 3, those are actually some of the most addicting games, video games, because of loot. A ton of people, that's what sucks them in, and I'm one of those people. Loot really sucks me in if it's done properly, and in Destiny, it is done properly. So, another thing is that the graphics. So you guys are looking at some trailers from the game, and as you can see, if you look at this right now, the graphics on this are amazing. The art style looks great, and it really looks awesome. And I think it's going to look great on the next gen consoles, so PS4 and Xbox One, and hopefully one day it'll be out on PC, which would be awesome, I guess. So there's also character customization. So for those of you who don't know, you pick from 3 classes. They are the Warlock, the Hunter, and the Titan. Now in the beta, I played the Titan. In the actual game, I'm most likely going to play the Warlock. But it's the character customization is awesome. So right when you start, that's the first thing you're going to be doing. So you got to choose your class. You choose like your whether you're like human or what species you are. You choose like what your guy's face looks like. And there's not too much armor customization right at the beginning, but as you progress through the game and you start picking up new pieces of gear, new pieces of armor, the customization is amazing, and you'll definitely find yourself standing out from the crowd. Like, there won't really be anyone that looks quite like you, and I think that's just that feeling of being unique is important in a game like this. It's got that RPG factor to it, guys, and that's a very good thing. So. And then it's not even just the looks, it's also the way you play, like your play style. So you'll use guns, like different loadouts based on how you play. If you're a tank, there are roles in this, guys. So those of you who play DCO, I'm sure roles. So you've got like tank, a damage dealer, like a guy that's healing the group, support guys, everyone has a role, and that once again brings it back to cooperative play. But which one of those roles are you going to be? You're going to pick up weapons and wear armor that suits your role. Plus, you can kind of mod the different pieces of armor and pieces of guns that you get. You can actually mod those to your play style. Once again, bringing out the customization, and no one is going to be quite like you. All right, guys. So now let's talk about the combat. So it feels, this is some PvP gameplay here, or trailer for it at least, but the combat is going to feel very similar, or it felt to me very similar to Halo, which is a very good thing in my case. Also, they're bringing in all these supercharges and stuff, which totally is a game changer and totally new. It's awesome. Again, it all works out great, and it looks epic, like this Titan just raw bang. But it looks pretty epic, guys. But the combat feels really good in multiplayer and in co-op and single player. The vehicle system, the way you move around vehicles, works well. It feels smooth, which is good. And vehicles play a pretty big part in a lot of the multiplayer maps, from what I experienced. They also added aiming down the sights, which is totally new. It is a new thing for Bungie. They did not do, Halo was not a aim down the sight kind of game, but Destiny, they're doing that for Destiny, and it turned out fine. It does what it's supposed to do. There's nothing bad about it, and yeah, so nothing good, too bad there. I mean, aiming down the sights is fine with me. Multiplayer. So you guys just saw some competitive multiplayer, but there's actually co-op, which is you guys are working together in a group with those rules and stuff to achieve a goal, to level up, to beat those bosses. And I'm pretty pumped. I'm most pumped to do that, work all the way up to the end game content and the raid bosses, and just go hard with, hopefully my friends will do that too with me. Or you guys can. I hope to play with you guys, but you know, just going hard on those last raids, because according to Bungie, they're going to be super hard, a really good challenge, and I think that'd be super, super awesome. So you know, the co-op, I'm pretty pumped for that. I'm pretty pumped for everything, to be honest. And there's also they distribute the loot, so everyone gets loot for themselves. Like, you won't have, if you're playing with somebody else, like, you won't have to like race towards the loot and like the first guy to grab the gun gets it. Everyone will get loot for themselves. You won't even, so like if I was playing with a friend, then I wouldn't even be able to see the loot that my friend is gonna get, you know. Also, competitive multiplayer, you know, great game types. They balanced it out perfectly. You know, it all worked out really well, guys. It's balanced, except in Iron Banner, where your armor actually matters. But the competitive multiplayer, it feels like Halo, and you know, Bungie is very familiar with that part of the game, and I think it's going to be fine on that end of things. So I hope to see you guys in the world of Destiny. I really want to play with you guys. I am NosisTheGod. That's my gamer tag on Xbox Live. So hit me up. Destiny comes out Tuesday, September 9th. I have pre-ordered it, so I will be on Tuesday, hopefully. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, guys, peace out.